Lisa Dublin here. Very, very short live. Um, I'm actually just trying just a new format this morning, trying to go live in different places. So I'm not going to be before you very long. Um, I'm Lisa Dublin. If you don't know, some people might be watching me for the first time, I think, on LinkedIn. I do a bunch of stuff there. Also on Facebook, you can go follow me, Lisa M. Dublin, and on Instagram at Lisa M. Dublin, the same social handle I try to keep. So, this week I've been talking a lot about launching out in preparation for my To All the Girls conference coming up at the end of the month. And I wanted to just read a quote and to discuss a little bit about some of the reasons for not being scared to step out and to launch into something new, especially something that you wanted to do for a long time. Okay, so forgive me if I don't respond. I am just learning how to use Restream for a bit and practicing, just how it's going to look. So let's figure out what I'm doing basically. So this quote is from Theodore Roosevelt. Some people probably know it. And he's talking about the criticisms. A lot of people are afraid to step out because of the criticism that you can get. Of course, some of it is going to be warranted. You're not going to do everything right. But how many of these people, you guys, are really able to give you the constructive criticism that you actually need for you to grow? Many of these people are armchair critics, people who come after the fact to basically, try to tell you what to do. Here's the quote from Theodore Roosevelt. He says, "It is not the critic who counts." And I'm looking on my screen to this side, okay? "It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who's actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best known in the end, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least he fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat." I absolutely love that quote. In other words, you know what? Half of those people who might be criticizing you, might be laughing, themselves would not dare to step out like you trying to do. I run a video blog called Basement Chronicles on YouTube and on Facebook and on IG as well. And we talk about all of those things. Step out. And of course, you're going to get criticized. But yeah, that's part of life, isn't it? But really, I think this encourages you to take a second look at who's doing the criticizing. I always tell people in my coaching and, just in teaching and so on, when before you take on a criticism, can you check to see where it's coming from? Can you check to see if the person or organization or body or whatever who's given the criticism is actually somebody who knows their stuff? Somebody who's able to give you the kind of pointed information based on knowledge and based on their own experiences, not some armchair kind of coach or somebody who's, how they say, obviously hindsight is 2020. It's all of those things. So, I hope this encourages you this morning. The quote, as I said, is from Theodore Roosevelt. You can Google it. You can learn it. I'm planning to learn it. It's one of those quotations that, if you have in your arsenal, in your memory, you can pull up at moments of great discouragement or moments of great criticism, which are definitely what we're going to face, especially if you're in this virtual space, if you're trying to do things in the public eye. So do not be discouraged today. Step out, launch out, and try something new, not because you'll be right in doing so or that you'll do it perfectly, but because if you don't, you'll never get to the next level of development in that thing that you want to do. So that is my little encouragement to you. I am Lisa Dublin. This probably is the shortest live that I've done. Okay? So Hit me up on Instagram at Lisa M. Dublin. I just wanted to also tell you about my upcoming conference. To All the Girls 2021. We had it for the first time last year. It's a virtual conference where I bring people together to talk about the things that matter. Survival guide for a new future. So we're going to be talking about faith, and we're going to be talking about money and health, purpose, leisure, family and relationships. All of these things that kind of, comprehensively form a foundation for life. More on that later. I hope this restream thing works. Let's just see. But I'm not gonna be here much longer. Okay, everybody, check out the quotation. Don't be afraid of the armchair critics, and do something new for yourself today. That's the only way to step out and to get better. That is the only way, basically, to increase your confidence. I teach a course called Speak with Confidence, and one of the things that I always tell all my students is the only way for you to get comfortable speaking publicly is to public speak. It's not gonna happen. You can start like speaking in your bathroom, speaking to your friends, neighbors, strangers, whatever. At some point, however, it is the practice of continuously speaking publicly that is going to get you comfortable with speaking publicly. Okay? All right, folks, have a great day. I'm Lisa Dublin. You can check me out at Lisa M. Dublin everywhere on social media. Bye.